folks, I know this is up comes live from CKMS Sound FM 1.3 on the FM dial. And you're just tuning in. This is the weekly Turning Phantom Show broadcasting through CKMS Sound FM. Well, that being said, one of my co-hosts found his way to the actual station today, and luckily for me, didn't lock the door. Found his way in, and here we go. Mr. 2.0.
I am alive.
Yay!
We'll go with that.
That's fantastic. So, how was your weekend, man?
Weekend has been fairly stressful.
Really? Mine too.
Yeah.
How incredibly
Really?
odd.
That is quite odd.
Isn't it? Why is it so stressful, 2.0?
It's been quite stressful because I've been balancing a full-time job.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah, that's the start.
Yep, slave to the dish pit.
Slave to, well...
Which gravitated towards the line.
Gravitating towards the line, yep. And then on top of that, we've got house hunting.
Awesome, same here.
House hunting.
Isn't this region just completely, how can we say it, special? Like hockey helmet special when it comes to this town. Plus, on top of that, the thing is that I remember back less than a decade ago, I spent, let's say, mid 400s, about 450, on a really nice one-bedroom apartment. Had to pay the utilities on top of that. The utilities came for like another, let's say, 25, 50 bucks. For let's say, $475 in total. And today I'm finding rooms being rented between $500 to $700. Is it just me looking at this saying maybe there's a problem with the actual landlords renting their actual walk-in closets recently converted into a bedroom with no window, with one power outlet, this actual power cord to another outlet type of thing? Is it me, 2.0?
It could be.
Really? Is this normal, commonplace?
It could be also that you might be looking in the wrong places.
Oh, true.
Like all the wrong places.
Like everyone else's.
I know that in my hunt for houses, I found a lot of really unpleasant places for a lot more than they should be.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I remember once before mentioning on the show here that there was this one person renting out a hallway, disguised as a bedroom with no door, just disguised as a bedroom for $350 a month.
I think the region, I think prices have just skyrocketed.
Yep. Also, as mentioned before, the price of renting out a bedroom, not a bedroom apartment, but a shared accommodations bedroom, has jumped up by $100, $150, which is completely ridiculous, especially in today's economic Waterloo region, rim going down the toilet type like times.
True.
Yeah, and the thing is that if these fantastic blue collar manufacturing industries were still around, I think this would be a non-compulsive issue, especially when it comes down to people saying, you should get yourself a job, stop chasing your dreams, just be a cog of the machine and just be thankful your refrigerator's semi-full, blah, 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 blah. For some people, they could do that. For those people, that's awesome. But however, for people like ourselves, it's all about moving forward and trying to put the best foot forward to actually better our lives. Plus, I mentioned before in the beginning of the broadcast, I met this really special individual, which I'm very happy with, and I want to make a relationship both in the midterm, short term, and the long term. And the thing is that we would not be happy if I managed to be a wage slave to a 9-to-5 job that barely pays minimum wage. But however,
this is why the trucks of money can be sent to.
That's right. Sent to the Weekly Turning Phantom Show here at www.WTF.com. Below that, you can find our crazy shenanigans and send us money.
Let's see. We've already solved the problem of saving the spy genre. We've helped out the video game industry.
Yep.
What else have we done there?
We've basically broadcast for the last 2 years about everything that's fantastic and wonderful within fandom. Not geek culture or nerd culture. Fandom, because the thing is that as we're intellects of our actual particular discipline, we do know what the word geek means and what the word nerd means, as the actual edges have been softly sanded off into a really round type of shape. The thing is that the objectivity of what these words mean are in the actual focus of the actual, within the actual apex of the actual sphere still. Individuals who are geeks, quite simply, or individual circus performers that bite the heads off of live chickens. Remember that. So basically what you're doing is crazy things with your hands and disposable thumbs. And on top of that, if you're a nerd, basically you know a lot of stuff about nothing. So if you're ever on a Trivial Pursuit show that your life was in jeopardy, then the thing is that you'll be okay. But, however, taking those soft and hard skills in today's economic, non-blue-collar times, you'll find yourself so bored you'll be air-conditioning your brain with a 42. But, however, this may be us being a little sensitive towards the situation. But, however, you know what I mean, eh?
Yep, I totally know what you mean.
Awesome.
So it's been the house hunting on top of that.
Getting back to you.
Getting back to the original matter.
Yep.
It's been the house hunting, and on top of that, I've got plans for Fan Expo.
You got plans? Oh yeah, by the way, folks, keep in mind we will be at Fan Expo. We will be broadcasting live. No, hopefully live-ish, maybe. Because the thing is with Fan Expo, they have both, this is the fun part, both the north part and the south part of the building. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's the south part that's all above ground and so forth, and the north part is like 4 or 5 stories down into the cellar pits of Star Wars-ish type of thing, where everyone just goes, you know, fan crazy over all the fans and stuff like that. So the thing is, we'll try to do some live broadcasting, but however, it's our hope that we will be able to ascertain some interviews that make people's eyebrows raise at least a couple of inches above that.
At least.
At least. And also on top of that, Fan Expo will follow all the crazy shenanigans. I believe it's hobbystar.com or is it .ca? You know what? The funny thing is, we're all stressed out.
We're all stressed out.
Exactly.
We're all stressed out.
We're going, we need a place to live. Good Lord, man. Plus, on top of that, gouging out my second kidney for a place isn't going to happen. So, I'm going to get a little rant with this. So, the thing is that if you can, please email us at rcehoppe@yahoo.com. We have 3 people looking for a place. So, if you're renting a decent 3-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom house, we could pay about $1,000 for that. Not too bad, if you know what I mean. If we need to pay a little bit more, we could probably do that. But however, negotiations can take place at the email address, once again, rcehoppe@yahoo.com. How's that for a plug for looking for a place?
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.
So, anyways, as we're bouncing back and forth between getting back to what we're doing this weekend, because, well, we're a little crazy, if you know what I mean. You could find Fan Expo. We think it's hobbystar.com. But the thing is that we'll post it on our actual Facebook group, which is www.wtfshow.com/Facebook. And basically, when we start running towards walls like this, we'll just post it on there so all you crazy kids can follow us. Plus, on top of that, it should be a lot of fun, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Sure. I'm looking forward to it. I know last year I had tons of fun. It was unbelievable. I only got to go for the one day, but
this time around, we'll make sure we're there for all 4 days.
This time around, I'm there for all 4 days.
How are you for accommodations?
Accommodations, I will be spending, couch surfing.
Couch surfing, not bad.
Yep. A friend of mine in the area is going to be giving me a place to stay for the
That's fantastic.
4 days.
What's your friend's first name?
Emily.
Emily. Not bad. Is Emily have extra baggage over 200 pounds?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry, Em. He's a good guy. But you already know that since you're inviting him into your house. For yours truly, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm always planning to get a hotel room, but since the WTF crew is either sick or pretty much scattered, and there's a lot of miscommunication going back and forth, I don't know what I'm doing yet. Hotels are way too expensive for one individual, looking at least $200 a night. But however, if you have room for me to crash, please let me know. Again, you can actually email me at rcehoppe@yahoo.com, or basically click on our actual Facebook group again, and that is www.wtfshow.com/Facebook. So again, any spots are open, let me know, because obviously I need a place to lay my large head on, and of course hang my little hat up as well. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. But I got a pass to go. Lots of fun with that, Billy.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. So anyway, let's talk about house hunting in this stupid area. That's a good offer chest form of therapy on the airwaves.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The rest of my weekend was, again, trying to put together the costume, but really it was more go and try and find where the materials to build it were. And then after that, I was surprised with a couple of friends coming over and having an M14 Magic the Gathering.
Oh, good lord, man.
Yeah, they decided to have a bit of a draft.
All right.
I didn't join in the draft because I was off in gathering materials, but when I got back, they decided, hey, let's have a round of Commander.
I don't know what any of these terminology means, but it sounds absolutely epic in some sort of way.
What you end up doing is you end up building a 100-card deck.
Oh, really? Okay. 100-card deck. I know what
Everything is the rules are it's singleton. Okay. So you can have one of every card.
Interesting.
That you choose.
Very cool.
I was playing off of my artifact deck, which it's not streamlined at all. Mm-hmm. And then when they initially proposed the idea of having this Commander game, I went, I don't have a deck that does that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Give me half an hour.
so in between of finding a place, getting ready for Fan Expo, entertaining your friends, you're taking the extra step and actually compiling a deck of 100 single cards to play against your friends to actually rule them all within this game called Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Awesome.
And I placed second.
Play second.
I play second.
And what was the prize? Bragging rights? It was destroy your enemies?
It was bragging rights and destroy your enemies.
Awesome.
I actually got at the very end. I had a 27 attack, 27 defense, and then somebody threw in some flyers.
Wow.
And that was it.
Wow. Wow.
The angels that stop you from casting spells on turns that are not yours. Yeah.
That sounds like someone was cheating.
No,
just that's not cheating.
They were just that powerful.
They were just that good.
Yep. So beyond, how are you and beyond your house hunting?
Well,
how was your
as I
weekend?
mentioned before, thank you, I appreciate that. As I mentioned at the top of the program, I met a very special individual. Of course, on top of that, I'm just waiting to see the actual fan mail of hate coming in because obviously there are girls chasing me wherever I go. So the thing is, unfortunately, ladies,
told you about this, man.
I know.
Told you.
But as I mentioned before, I found this fantastic individual in a lost and found box, digging around for free sunglasses, and she was partially naked and had these fantastic green eyes that I could. And she had two of them, not just one, but two of them. Two. So it's in play, and this wonderful, fantastic smile she had. I just had to sign off on the paperwork that says she's mine. And since our last broadcast, we've been, together, chit-chatting.
Sounds like an interesting movie that I've watched a long time ago involving Tom Hanks. I think it was called Splash.
Splash?
Yeah.
That's with a mermaid.
Yeah.
She's not a mermaid.
Are you sure? Have you checked?
I've checked. And she's not a unicorn. She's not have a horn jutting through her head or anything else like that. So she's not some sort of mythical creature.
Okay.
Plus, on top of that, referencing old 80 movies, she's not a mannequin that comes to life. And I'm meeting her in the room because that one got burnt because I was pissed off with her because she was flirting with a log I wasn't impressed with. So she basically met her demise quite quickly. So the thing is that with
UW, I think your natural log had some issues.
Yeah, exactly. the Waterloo Region's natural log had some issues, and the thing is that it had to be taken care of immediately, sooner not later. So it was executed immediately on the spot. And, oh well. But however, moving forward, she's a fantastic individual. She's a gamer. She does a lot of stuff. Plus, on top of that, we went on our first long trip already up to Grand Bend, where my friend of mine has a cottage, which basically we enjoyed each other's company on the actual beach. Went swimming. Had a fantastic weekend that weekend. Shouldn't have done it because looking for a place to live. But however, it was one of those opportunities where you just have to put everything on hold and simply move forward with that, if you know what I mean. And the thing is that, again, this is my friend's cottage, so, there's like a timeshare thing going on and stuff like that. So, yeah. But, however, you could watch the opening intro instead of listening to it.
Oh, yeah.
So let's move on with the show. So, with that being said, let's play some songs, and we'll come back with some more fantastic trending fandomness. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Excellent!